10 tips for creating your accent wall. An accent wall is an interior or exterior wall that can have a different color, shade, design, or material from the other walls around it. An accent wall should be the first thing you see when you enter a room. You will need a decent amount of wall space to turn it into an accent piece. 1. Find the natural focal point. Make sure you've selected the right statement-making accent wall. Figure out where the natural focal point in the room is. 2. Choose the right accent wall. If your room has no obvious natural focal points, picking which wall to paint might seem like a challenge. In an oblong room, the best wall to accentuate is the farthest short, in width wall. 3. Select the right style. The simplest accent wall is one decorated with a different colour or some decorative wallpaper. Use your main colour as a starting point. 4. Planning your colours. There are no hard and fast rules for which colours to use for accent walls, but here's how to make the right choices. Bold colours and accent walls can work, but it's important to tie the colour used on the wall to other small-scale, subtle elements of the room, such as a pattern within a vase, for example. 5. Don't forget about texture. Texture is the surface quality of a material. It refers to the quality of a surface, as perceived directly by touch, tactile texture, or indirectly by the eye, visual texture. 6. Do go for an accent wall in a neutral room. You should still consider an accent wall, even if you're keeping your room neutral. Accent walls can work just as well in a neutral colour as a bright one. 7. Do consider the other wall colours. Take into account the colour of your other walls. Most accent walls look best when they adjoin walls in a light to medium shade. 8. Don't get too matchy-matchy. Sure, you want your wall to work with your colour scheme, but avoid matching too well. 9. Make a transition space special with an accent wall. Hallways are often overlooked decoratively, whether entryways or upstairs corridors. Using a standout paint colour or wallpaper to decorate just one wall in the space can create the best of impressions. 10. Accent walls. Ideas to make yours high functioning. Accent walls can be created with paint or wallpaper. With paint, the handy quick fix that is often useful to try first, and wallpaper, the more permanent option. These tips will guide you with your planning, so now you can go and start your new accent wall. www.fiore.com.au